Hello, everyone. This is Joe McClendon, your host here on Inside the IFL. And on the phone with us tonight, we have the explosive Bryan, receiver for the West Michigan Thunderhawks. How you doing tonight, Bryan?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. It was a pleasure for us to get you on the phone here tonight. I just had a few questions for you. One of the questions I wanted to know, Bryan, was could you tell us about your off season? What type of things you get done in the off season, like how your workouts going and your diet and stuff like that?
First off, the off season started a little slow for me. After this past season in the AF2, I actually opted to get surgery, get a hernia repaired. So I really didn't get to actually start training till mid through October, early November. But from that point on, I worked up at Freighter Medical College up in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, with Mike Rebar, a great trainer. We did some high incline accelerating work on the treadmill. We did a lot of band work, a lot of core stuff. You got to get your core strong before you get anything else strong if you want to stay in shape and get your body right. And from that point on, I've just been kind of training to stay in shape, not get the knick-knack injuries as far as the hamstrings, the groins, for when you get in the camp, because camp takes a toll on your body, and you can easily pull any one of those muscles. So I try to train to keep all those muscles in shape.
That sounds great right there, Bryan. I see you also referenced that you played in AF2. Which team did you play with in AF2?
My first year back in 2008, I played half the season with the Iowa Barnstormers, which was a great experience. A lot of people that know that game, they know it's unbelievable experience playing down in Des Moines with the fan support. This past season, I played with the upstart Milwaukee Iron, and as everybody knows, they just transferred up to the Arena Football 1. So it was a pretty good experience there in Milwaukee. I met a lot of good people, and I had for the 8 games I played, I feel like I had one of the better seasons that a receiver could have.
Okay. Bryan, being that you're coming from AF2 to the IFL, how do you anticipate the talent level being from with the switch?
You can't really judge that. There's athletes everywhere. I can't judge talent level because myself being from a Division II college, I was always looked down on, saying, well, maybe it'll be a lot tougher to compete at the higher levels because I was in Division I. So that's kind of what you see when you go arena football to IFL. People, they kind of look down on them because they feel they're not good enough to play IFL, when in reality that's just a better opportunity for them to get on the field. And we all know it's a big buddy system out there. Sometimes you have to know the right people to get on, and then when you get on, then you get to show your talents. So I would say the talent level is pretty much equal in both leagues. It's just a different game, and so that's why some fans would consider one of the two leagues better than the other, when actually to me the talent level is exactly the same.
Okay. Well, Bryan, we know you had the opportunity to speak with Coach Rob Miller, being that you already signed with the team.
Yes.
Could you give us your thoughts on Coach Rob Miller?
Oh man, I'm excited. I'm real excited. It looks like he has a great vision for the team. They moved him from Muskegon to Grand Rapids, which is a nice little hot spot for football. They don't have they used to have Arena Football 1 there, so with them not having that there and us bringing this IFL team, the fan support should be great. We're trying to sign top level athletes. We're trying to prove to people that it's not going to be what it used to be, how the Muskegon team used to be, the 1-13 seasons. It's not going to be like that. He's bringing energy. He's told me straight up. He's bringing guys in to come and play and compete. Come into camp in shape, and it's up to you to make the team. You don't make the team, it's your fault. None of that. So I'm really excited to be able to play under Coach Rob Miller.
Okay, that sounds great. Bryan, have you played with any of the guys that have already been assigned to the team?
No, I haven't. I got to talk to a couple, and a couple of us, we have great backgrounds. We signed another speedy receiver from Wake Forest. We signed a couple defensive guys, a D tackle from Alabama, big boy. We hope to help bring run stopping ability. This league is a little bit more in the run category than the arena game, and we're bringing in a pretty good linebacker. So I think Coach Miller and his staff is slowly putting together a good team, and at the same time, hopefully if everything works out right, we can be the team to look out for.
Okay. So could you give us can you broadcast your expectations for us on the Thunderhawks this season?
Oh man, I mean, realistically, it's you're always going to start off slow. You got a new staff coming in, but once we get there and we understand what the staff wants from us, and if we all can take that in and use our athletic ability along with their culture philosophies, I think we have a chance to run the division. Like I said, it's not the same Muskegon team that people are used to. It's going to be a more explosive West Michigan offense, and with some of the defense I've got to see on film, I think we have a chance to actually put up a lot of points and make plays.
Okay, that sounds great. Now, is there any team or player out there that you are really looking forward to playing against this season?
I haven't really got to get the names of. I haven't looked up the rosters. I've been watching a lot of film lately. I've been fortunate enough to get film from Bloomington, Wichita, Omaha, team out there in Billings. I got to see the quarterback play a little bit. But I've really been watching this Maryland defense. I've been told how they're a real stout defense. I watched a lot of film on. Looks like they lock you straight up man to man, and for an athlete in this game, running the motion, you love. That's all you ask for. You want another defense to play you man, tell him to really try to shut you down with no help. So if Maryland is still playing like that, I would love to play against Maryland.
Okay, that sounds great. Is there a player, say, at a different level, the NFL, another level, that his game kind of reflects your game?
Yeah. I always try to mirror myself after a Steve Smith type of receiver, small, explosive, but you know what I'm saying, the heart of a lion.
Okay.
Always talk down on the sides, but yet time and time you always go make the plays. When it's clutch, you go make the plays. You want the ball, and that's how Steve Smith is. He had an off year this year, not necessarily his fault. I'll put it that way. But if I had to model myself after somebody from the league, that's who I would say. I got a lot of other better receivers that I say are better than him, but as molding myself to a receiver in the league, I would have to say Steve Smith.
Well, that sounds great. So, Bryan, we appreciate having you on here tonight. Before we close, is there any message you want to send to the season ticket holders or fans in Grand Rapids?
Oh, yes. Just get your tickets. Come check us out. I think our first game is February 26th. First 7 out of the first 10 games are home games. Come have some fun. We're bringing arena football or indoor football. Sorry about that. Back to the Grand Rapids area. It should be fun. Bring your friends, your family, and we hope to sell the place out. Be one of the top teams in our division.
That sounds great, Bryan. Again, we thank you for coming on here tonight, and continue to get the word out for us on the site. And we wish you the best of luck this season.
I appreciate it, Joe.
All right, Bryan. Thank you.